Hey, yo, foreigner, you crazy for this one.
Yeah, that thing I'm jab riding when I'm left hooking. Fiends say they love me cause they know I keep that sack moving. Sad to say, but this the life that I have grew in. I had to hustle, skipping class, man, I was true in. I can flip some packs and teach you how to do it. This the real deal. Better watch your back cause people will kill. Kill Bill, kill switch on the Glock. Yeah, this the real. And people spin around them blocks just like a Ferris wheel. But that's enough of that. Let me tell you about my life and where I grew up at. I grew up in the south of Topeka. Then I moved to the east in the streets and I ain't fucking with neither. I ain't the type to go with kill or go and sit on that block. I'm the type to get some.
Hey man, this is Jay North. Y'all watching Bucket Discussions. Make sure y'all tap into the past video. Make sure y'all check out the upcoming shit. These guys are real talented. Got something special going on here. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yo! Welcome back to the Bucket Discussions podcast.
Yes, sir.
Speaking with the home team.
It was good with it.
And thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all so much. And we're glad to be back after this 2-week break, bro. So welcome back to the Bucket Discussions podcast, where we go beyond the stat sheet. We go beyond the narrative to bring y'all the real, authentic, fire sports conversation. It's your boy TJ, aka Lakers Fan 221, aka 1/3 of the home team.
What's good with it, man? It's your boy Trey, aka Dr. James, aka the girls damn sugar. I'm gonna pass it to the bro.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hey, man, I'm excited to be back. And it's your boy J Coop, man. We're back at it. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't be more excited because we definitely have some great shit for y'all today, man. So, yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned, man.
Yeah, we got some stuff to talk about, man.
Yes, sir. You already know.
But
You already know.
we got to start the show off on a kind of a somber note, man. Britney Griner. She's been the subject of a lot of conversations here these past couple months, man.
Yeah,
What's your thoughts on the Britney Griner situation?
I think it's very unfortunate. I've been kind of seeing. First of all, let me say this: I've been the internet is the internet, but I've been kind of seeing people make light of the situation. From a perspective like, oh, it was her fault or it was this. At the end of the day, that's still one of America's athletes over in a foreign country, in a foreign land, potentially facing, I think they said like 10 years, is what they said, or something like that?
10, 11 years, something like that.
11 years.
That's crazy.
That's a serious deal. That's a big deal. Unfortunately, I often see people talk about it's just weed, it's just that. Just 10 years.
To say, bro.
It's just 10 years. Ain't no big deal. I think people often kind of give their opinions as if she should just be let off the hook. At the end of the day, different country make their own rules. I think in another country, I feel like you should kind of be on your P's and Q's, considering you're in another country and you don't know how you may not potentially be educated on how things work. However, I'm not even going to speak from it from like a scolding standpoint, because she's in a very unfortunate situation. I think it's unfortunate kind of how the media is kind of making jokes. Like, I see people online kind of making jokes about it when it's a serious situation. Me personally, I hope everything works out well for her. I hope she can get out the situation and come back and play. Hopefully everything works out. I know she facing real time. So let me take basketball out of it. I hope she doesn't spend 10 years in jail over some weed or whatever. I don't know exactly what it was. I don't know if it was oil or weed.
Some type of
Pen, I don't know. But hopefully she doesn't got to spend 10 years in jail just for that. Not even basketball standpoint. 10 years in jail for anybody in a foreign country. No family over there. No one to come visit. To get a call over there will probably be challenging. So I'm hoping it all works out for her. I've seen athletes, like we seen the situation with Jello Ball over in Lithuania. Was he in Lithuania, right?
He was in China.
China, my fault. He was in China. And they got him out of there. Hopefully that can work out for her. Hopefully there's enough money put towards her lawyers to help her get out that situation.
for sure.
I'm gonna let y'all go ahead, bro.
Let me hop in real quick, bro. I just gotta say what I gotta say, bro. My frustration is not geared towards Britney Griner in a sense, bro, because she's in a terrible situation. I feel like people make mistakes. She shouldn't be. she shouldn't be jailed for 10 years over in Russia because she had some CBD or whatever the case may have been.
A pen, not even literal weed.
Yeah, my issue is with social media, bro, and just the internet in general. I feel like a lot of people, it becomes like trendy and hashtaggy, kind of like Free Breonna Taylor, stuff like that. People really don't look into the situation. They're more so sheep as far as just repeating what everybody else is saying. Or
man.
Yeah, I'm gonna call out LeBron because I feel like LeBron has such a big voice, and the way that he speaks on certain issues, I feel like you have to be kind of careful, because a lot of people, bro, your voice hold a lot of weight, bro. And the comments that he made about, I wouldn't know if I want to even come back to America. Like, bro, you can't say that. So there's this big misconception that America should just go over there and just storm into that motherfucker, into Russia, and be like, oh, give us Britney Griner. That's not how it works, bro. That's a whole nother country, bro, that goes by a whole nother set of rules. There's only so much the U.S. can do. Britney Griner's in a bad situation. I feel bad for her, bro. I'm praying for her, all that, bro. But social media thinks that America's not trying to go get her, or they don't care about her because she's a woman athlete. That's not the case, bro.
Yeah, no.
Now, I don't know how true this is, bro, but this is what I heard. I heard there were several Americans over there. I heard there was even a guy that was over there for about 10 years. Don't quote me on this, bro. That's just what I heard. So I feel like Britney Griner's not the first American that got caught over there doing whatever, caught with CBD or weed. There's other people over there that don't have a name. Just people don't even care about them.
To that point, how you just mentioned, there's a lot of Americans over there. I know Britney Griner is a women's basketball star. However, stardom or fame and popularity don't give you any exceptions to rules. I think that kind of plays out in America, where you can kind of get some
yeah.
If you have money, and kind of money gives you power to kind of get out of situations like that. But in the different countries, not so much. They probably don't even know who Britney Griner. I mean, they probably do, because she does play basketball over there. However, they don't give you no exceptions to the rules. Like there's plenty of people over that have done things that have landed them in unfortunate situations. They're probably doing time in Russia or in other foreign countries. And to say, oh, because Britney Griner over there, let's just storm over there.
Yeah. And I don't know if y'all heard. I don't know if y'all heard, but like people, if that was LeBron, they would have been got. Or if that was Tom Brady, or if that was
bro. Hey, I'm glad you brought that up, bro, because that's the biggest thing for me. Like I wasn't even going to talk about Britney Griner. I was just going to talk about the social media talking about, oh, we should send so-and-so over for Britney Griner or something like that. That is just so idiotic to say, first of all, is saying send someone else over. But another thing for me personally is I feel like we have to stop putting all these pressure on these other athletes to say something, to stick up for Britney Griner. Like the fact that people were on social media talking about, why isn't Braun helping? It's not his job. He is a paid professional basketball athlete. Yes, he is one of the biggest platforms. He has one of the biggest platforms to help, and he's been doing his thing to help with that. But I don't know what you guys expect him to do. You guys expect him to walk over to Russia or fly, whatever, and then have a bulletproof vest on and just go save her himself? Like, no, it's not like that, bro. It's not like that. So I feel like we have to, just take it down a notch and let these basketball players play basketball just like they're supposed to, instead of putting like a big ass asterisk on them, talking about if they don't help Britney Griner. You know what I'm saying? It's just stupid that I feel like so many people in the media decide to put this much pressure on certain athletes to help Britney Griner. It's like, bro, yes, it sucks. It's very unfortunate for her. But at the end of the day, this was her decision and she should have known better. You know what I'm saying? I think it's stupid that she was locked up over a pin, and who knows how long she'll be locked up for. But that's besides the point. I'm just saying that I feel like we're putting too much pressure on athletes and other people that aren't, have nothing to do with this. I feel like there's just so much pressure on those guys instead of the people that actually are in charge of bringing her home. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like that's my biggest thing.
Yeah, bro.
That just pisses me off.
Cool, bro. I'm glad you brought that up, bro, because that's really my main issue with the whole thing, bro. Yeah. It's not even just this situation, but it's far too often we look at celebrities to speak on whatever may be going on. But like you said, the people that are actually in charge of doing whatever, bro, they're being able to skate under the ice. No one's paying attention to them. But little baby, what did little baby say, or what did LeBron say? Like, bro, it really don't matter. I'm not trying to be that guy. I'm not a shut up and dribble guy. I don't believe in none of that. Bro.
But real shit.
At the end of the day, bro, they're regular people, but they have skills as well.
And I'm not saying it doesn't help. I'm not saying them spreading awareness doesn't help, but I'm saying that's not going to get the job done. Like LeBron saying, we should bring Britney home. Okay, now
First
what?
one by,
Now
oh,
what?
LeBron said it?
What's
All
happening?
right, bet. Let her out.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you know,
Like what?
Fuck
That's
is
not how that
LeBron.
works. Exactly. That's my
But, hey,
point,
real
bro.
quick though, I hate to bring this to a more of a sour note, but I'm sure we all seen these kind of wild gas prices. We've heard about the invasion of Russia into Europe. We've heard of all this, or excuse me, Russia into Ukraine. Ukraine, I said.
Yeah, see, I was like,
There's a lot of real like world issues going on with people dying. I think it was I be on Bing because my computer at work be on Bing. It kind of shows news updates and stuff like that. So I tap into that and I'll be watching Trevor Noah. But I seen something about a gas war. They're kind of Putin was kind of like threatening a gas war or something like that. So there's real world issues going on with like people can actually die. No disrespect to kind of belittle the situation with Britney Griner. People are going through it in Russia.
Yeah, real shit, bro.
People are going through it in Ukraine. They have family members on this side, family members over here that they can't really get into because the whole situation with the invasion of Russia invading Ukraine. Not to say that that's not a real world issue that she's going through, but there's really some stuff people are going through, not to belittle it, but to kind of put this issue over world issues is kind of crazy. She did go over there with weed. It's very unfortunate, but we just have to see how this situation plays out. I hope that everything works out for her. I do kind of agree with the point that you brought up, how if it was LeBron or somebody else, I think it would be a bit more of a big deal. No disrespect to Britney, but I do think there is a kind of a
like if he got arrested. Instead of
LeBron got arrested in Ukraine.
Let
me answer this for you though, bro. Let me ask you this: do you think there would be anything that we could do as the people? Now, would it have more awareness around it? Yes, it would, bro. But is there anything that we could do? Is there anything that America could truly do to? If LeBron was detained, bro, what they gonna go attack Russia for LeBron?
Bro, unless he's like on some Mission Impossible type shit, hell no.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying.
You're not freeing LeBron James out of Russia.
I understand what people are saying, but that's not how it works, bro. That's a whole
for real.
Country, bro. We don't control what goes on over there.
Fact,
yeah, bro. You can't. And to say that we should just march over there in the midst of everything that's going on, that could be dangerous.
Yeah. And again, bro, I mean, you got to take social media with a grain of salt. So I shouldn't even be getting worked up about this whole situation, but it's just been irritating me. And then LeBron just adds fuel to the fire on every situation, bro. So I feel like that's what really irks me. So social media, bro, you got to take it with a grain of salt, bro. A lot of people are not even thinking for themselves, but they didn't took their brain, set it to the side and let everybody else think for them, bro. So, hey, bro, that's really honest what I got to say about that whole situation.
Yeah, bro, this shit insane.
Best of luck to
definitely.
Wish her the best of luck for sure.
And she can get back to hooping in her regularly scheduled life in the U.S., man.
Yeah, man. It's just unfortunate.
All right, so we got Deandre Hayden. He signed a $130 million deal with the Indiana Pacers. It was an offer sheet. And for you guys that don't know what an offer sheet is, it means you're a restricted free agent. So the other team has a chance to match that contract. So the Phoenix Suns did just that. But we got to remember the human element in this, man. Deandre Hayden been trying to get paid for, I think, just like the second offseason. So he's not too happy about how the Suns were treating him this past season. He feel like he should have got that money a long time ago. So he was like, I moved on. I'm going to the Indiana Pacers. Phoenix Suns matched it. And I feel like the Phoenix Suns made the right move. What about you guys?
Yeah.
I think so, too.
Yeah, bro. I'd say off the top, I mean, obviously in that Phoenix Suns free agency video I made a while back, I said it would be very stupid of the Phoenix Suns to just let him walk for nothing. But at the same time, I feel like with him not being that happy with the Phoenix Suns, and especially with the head coach, Monte Williams, like I said in that video, bro, him and Monte Williams they were reportedly bumping heads a little bit. So I feel like you're bringing DeAndre Ayton back on a 4-year, $133 million deal. I feel like, yes, overall, that was a good signing because you didn't let him walk. But at the same time, no, just because you have a player in your locker room who doesn't really want to be here now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that might go a long way with this Phoenix Suns team. But you got to put it into perspective, bro. Like, if they did let Ayton walk, you got to think of how far back this team would be. You know what I'm saying? Just because CP3, he's what, 37 now? Who knows how much time he has left? But once he retires, bro, they don't really have much to fall back on besides Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson, and Devin Booker, and that's not a playoff team. I mean, maybe a playoff team at best, but that's not going to be a contending playoff team for sure. So yeah. I feel like re-signing Deandre Hayden was a must for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of the same way with the James Harden deal in the 76ers. Like, if they don't sign James Harden, I feel like they're fucked because they don't have anything after that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the Suns, they really had no choice but to offer this sheet. Just because, like I said, bro, it sucked that Deandre Hayden isn't happy with them, but at the same time, it would be so stupid to just let him walk. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the production he'd be giving him. So, yeah, man, I feel like it was a good signing, but at the same time, they might have some problems later on down the road, bro. So, yeah, how y'all feeling about this?
Real quick, I know we often look at things from a basketball standpoint as far as players being unhappy, and I've kind of come to this understanding just from observing players like James Harden, KD, Kyrie, kind of the guys that feel like they got to be in some sort of contract drama every time there's an available chance to. However, I think in this situation, it's kind of funny. Just looking at it from taking like the sports element out of it. These big stars. If you offer me, I was thinking like, if you offer me 130 to work at my first job, you offer me 130 mil. I hated that job. My very first job, me and bro worked there. We was out in the sun, trenches, getting yelled at by customers, things like that. Yeah. If you offer me 130, I'm gonna be in that motherfucker smiling. Hey, we cool. You yelling at me? Heard you.
No, real shit, bro.
I think when you get your way for certain things, shit's not as bad as it seems to be. I know you said him and Monty Williams is having some issues. Them issues will probably clear up. They may have a little bit of beef. I think them issues might clear up. You offer somebody 130. Let's figure this shit out. Let's get the hooping. It's basketball at the end of the day. I think as long as there's no disrespect, and I don't see like certain players like a Kevin Durant who's kind of sensitive to things. He might be like, "Oh, I'm done." But when we're talking basketball, I kind of put a little bit on it because it's like it's basketball. At the end of the day, you're gonna hear some stuff you don't like. You're gonna hear some stuff you do like. But for 130, they matched them. They kept them. That's a good move for the Suns, man.
I feel it. But hey, man, I gotta kind of disagree with you on that because I mean, you look back at the Utah Jazz situation with Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell getting into it about 2 years ago. Once the COVID situation had, hey, he was getting paid $200 million and he still didn't seem that happy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like stuff like that doesn't go away, bro. I feel like, and especially with one of the team's stars, if not one of the team's best players, getting into it with the head coach, I don't see that going over well. Maybe not this season, but maybe in like 2 or 3 years. I don't see that going over too well, bro.
Dude, let me ask you this though: like, does anybody know what the extent of those issues are? Have they come out and said anything about what the issues that they're having, or is it about playing time? Is it like, was it some disrespectful stuff said? Like, because I know that happened like towards the end of the season.
Yeah, like I said, bro, in that Phoenix Suns video, he was having like Deandre Hayden was like literally avoiding sleep so he could play video games with his friends. I feel like the frustration was for Monty Williams, at least, and probably the rest of the team, was him not just focusing as much as like players like Chris Paul. Like, as we all know, bro, Chris Paul is one of the most fierce competitors in the game today still, even at the age of 37. So I feel like you have a point guard like that on your team who doesn't have that much time left. I feel like I'd be a little bit pissed too if I was Chris Paul, 37 years old, looking at Deandre Ayton, 21, 22 years old, who has all the potential in the world, and he isn't really taking advantage of it. He's getting 3 to 4 hours of sleep every night because he's staying up till. That's what I'm saying. As a professional NBA starting center, that is crazy that you're staying up that late. I think that's the biggest frustration for the Phoenix Suns, bro. If I'm being honest, like especially Monty Williams, I'd be a little frustrated too with Deandre Ayton. But like I said, bro, letting him walk for nothing, that'd be even more of a loss than letting him sign.
It's definitely a
It's we're talking about DeAndre Ayton. Monty Williams got a problem with him, his sleep schedule. Hey, well, that's a grown ass man. If he not hooping,
well, I don't think that's the only thing, bro. I think it's the things that come with that sleeping schedule. I think it's the things that are coming with that sleeping schedule, bro. Like he could have been having a lot more better playoffs. Dallas Mavericks series, for example, the Dallas Mavericks didn't have any big man. Their best big man was Maxi Kleber. So you take that and you put that into perspective. DeAndre Ayton should have been tearing their ass up. He's 7 foot. We've seen what he did to your Lakers last playoffs. We've seen what he did to the Denver Nuggets last playoffs. We've seen what DeAndre Ayton was capable of. Remember, he was shooting 80% from the field. We've seen what DeAndre Ayton was capable of. Imagine what he could do when he takes that capacity or that capability of his talents, bro, and he puts it to use. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'd be a little frustrated too, seeing the light of DeAndre.
You think that's just how the cards fell? Do you think that season was an anomaly? I think Ayton's good, but I don't think he's that good, and that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think he's that great either, bro. And I think that's what I was saying last playoffs, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't say an anomaly because they did have a pretty great ass season. They did come along some injuries, though. I will say that, but I do agree with you. DeAndre Ayton, to me personally, was overrated. I think people in that first three series when he was in that playoffs and he was shooting 80% from the field, I feel like people were just they had that recency bias. Is basically what I'm trying to say. But I feel like he could still become a player, like a top 10 center in the league if he puts it to work. You know what I'm saying? You staying up till 6, 5 a.m. when you have a game in a couple hours and shit like that. That shit's just, that's not professional at all, bro. It's I'm gonna just keep it real. That's not professional.
It's not professional. However, as a player, without back in the day, I'm sure they was doing the same shit without social media. If you want to sit up and sit with your girl,
yeah, they might have been. They might have been, bro. But now, like we talk about a lot of stuff is being spotlighted more now that we have social media. Yeah. So I feel like now that we have that spotlight onto it, we can give that exposure to that player now that there is spotlight on it. Now, I feel like back in the day, if MJ had the same social media, I feel like people would be critiquing his game the same way. Like, bro, what the fuck you doing up till 5, 6 a.m. partying with some hoes? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you got to be in the gym.
My thing is I just feel like people often have social media gives people an avenue or a window into people's lives, and people feel like they should be able to, they think they know what's best for the player. And as a player, I mean, logically, you can say, go ahead, get your rest. It's better for you, this, that, and the third. But as a player and as a person, if we look at it from a job perspective, you can stay up. Hell, you can stay up. You may gotta say you gotta be at work at 7 a.m. You can stay up till 6:30.
Hold on, bro. Working a whole shift and playing a 2.5-hour NBA game is two completely different things, bro. We gotta first. I see that point, bro. I'm just saying, bro. We gotta separate the differences. I'd rather work an 8-hour shift in Frito-Lay than playing a 2 to 3 hour basketball game.
You mean to tell me you can stay up all night? I think I could get away with playing 2 hours versus the 8-hour shift.
Bro, hold on. At the highest level, though, that's crazy. What I'm saying. At the highest level.
If I'm a high-level basketball player, I think I can get away. I
don't know, bro.
But do we know that's been affecting his game, though?
But you talking about AI, though.
Hey, hold on. We look at it. Yeah, but AI is a different breed, though. We got.
That's true, bro. Because we praise like the Michael Jordans, even the Kobe Bryants, like that mentality of where we just grinding, we don't need sleep. But at the end of the day, bro, that shit really not that healthy, bro. Like it's going to burn out after a while.
That's what I'm saying, and bro, that's what I'm saying. As a starting NBA center, maybe like if he was like Cody Zeller, I wouldn't give a shit. But this man is a starting NBA center for the best team in the league, and he really hasn't been living up to the hype. Like his numbers are cool, but like I said, what we see from the last playoffs to this playoffs has been disappointing as fuck.
I know I'm not a DeAndre fan by any means, bro, but let me pick up for him a little bit, bro. I feel like after his first maybe couple years in the league, people were labeled him with that bust tag, bro. They said he was a bust.
No,
he came back, bro, and I thought he was really locked in. Obviously, I'm gonna give it up to him, bro. He dusted the Lakers up. He was shooting 80%, whatever the case.
He was going crazy, bro. As he should, because they didn't have a big man. That's what I was saying about that Dallas Mavericks series. Is he should have been tearing the Mavericks ass up. They didn't have anyone over 7 foot. He should have been shooting fucking 80% from the field. That was pretty much.
Can we agree though? But I feel like we can't just blame that on him though. That was a team collapse as a whole.
Bro. No, real shit. But I'm saying that was one of the reasons though. Like that's one of the reasons they did collapse. Like if he took advantage of his matchups.
Can we agree that man he earned his contract though? That 132.
Yeah. I mean,
he definitely.
I mean, Rudy Gobert is getting paid $200 million, so 133. That is a steal of a deal for a player like DeAndre Ayton.
And bro, that's what I'm saying. I also don't think DeAndre Ayton's that great, bro. I heard people saying he was a top big. I don't think he's but I think he's a good player, bro. I respect his game.
He's definitely a serviceable NBA player.
And like you said, Coop, he's only 22, 23. He only has room to get better, bro. So I feel like
for sure.
Really, it's a lose-lose situation. It could be a lose-lose. It's risky. because if he comes back and like you said, bro, those issues, we don't know the extent of those issues between him and Monty Williams. And Monty Williams seems like a pretty chill guy. So for you to have issues with him, bro, it got to be something serious. So it could be
what I'm saying, bro.
That those issues destroy the Phoenix Suns' chances to win a title because we've seen them get close that past year against the Bucks, and then this year we thought they were on their way to another finals, but they had that collapse against the Dallas Mavs. But it's a lose-lose, bro. It could be a lose-lose. We don't know. It could go back and destroy that whole chemistry, or it could be.
Hey, it could be.
Right, I got my contract, bro. I'm cool. Like we going back, we hooping, we back, continuing for the finals. So we don't know. I feel like this has to play out, bro, over the course of a season. We're just gonna have to keep our eye on this, man.
For sure, man. Gonna have to keep up with that drama, maybe if there is any. But I feel like, I feel like he'll fit right in for them.
Well, guys, it's the first day of the week.
Yes, it is.
First day of the work week. It's Monday, and we had this news come out, drop early in the morning. Jaylen Brown was put in the package for Kevin Durant. Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and some picks. First, we had, bro, he brought up a great point, bro. We was really about to get into it, but I said save it for the show. He said, is KD's trade value really dropping? So let's touch on these two parts, bro. First, what's your thoughts on the Celtics? Are they stupid for even proposing that trade? Because they could potentially have an unhappy camper in Jaylen Brown. Because, bro, Jaylen Brown, I feel like he's like, bro, I was playing better than Jason Tatum in the finals.
Yeah, he feels disrespected, bro. He does feel disrespected.
He's supposed to shake my head on his Twitter. So we'll see if that's going to affect this season, bro.
We'll see.
But do y'all think KD's losing trade value? Like, bro, he proposed that question earlier. I'm going to jump in and say, hell no. I think the issue with KD really is that his trade value is too high. There's nothing you can potentially give up that's going to really be a significant, like, matchup equal value for KD. Like, bro, and I respect the Boston Celtics for trying to upgrade their team, but I feel like what they did was just idiotic, bro. Like, if you know the trade's not going to go through for KD, then don't even do it, bro. It's pointless because now you just got Jaylen Brown heated. Jaylen Brown was hooping, bro. And I think we all give him respect, bro. He was hooping in that playoff run.
No, real shit.
The whole playoff.
Yeah, he was the best player in the finals, if we're being honest, when it comes to the Celtics.
Yeah.
But I feel like KD, bro, his best option, we've been saying this obviously for several podcasts, just to put, bro, I really don't think whatever team you go to, bro, they're going to have to give up way too much. So when you get back, whatever you get back for that team, bro, there's not going to be anybody left for you to play.
And to actually add on to that, bro, I don't know if you guys also seen, but Kyrie Irving said he was willing to play for the Brooklyn Nets next season with or without KD. So.
Kyrie Irving's a goofy, bro.
Yeah, he's always changing his mind every week, bro.
He's a goofy that dude, man.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, what's y'all thoughts on that though? Jaylen Brown getting traded, and then do y'all think KD is losing trade value?
I think first and foremost, that's definitely a smack in the face if I'm JB. Like, damn, I just went out. I was going
whole game, bro.
I was going dumb. I damn near put the team on my back versus y'all boy. They boys, but y'all boy JT.
Hey, hold on. Without that boy, though, they wasn't getting there. They wasn't even going to get to that spot.
Right when they're there,
that boy shitted his drawers though.
that boy was not there. He was non-existent. So when I put the team on my back when we needed a bucket, when JT was
Brown, I guarantee he think he better than Jason Tatum, bro. I guarantee he think he better than Jason Tatum, right?
He should definitely. He should feel. I feel like he should after hooping like that. However, when we're talking trade value, I don't know how this affects them because I know they already had kind of trade rumors before. Because we got to remember last season wasn't always so smooth sailing for them. They had a big turnaround. They was talking about a split. Let's split them boys up. Let's trade one. Let's keep one. Who do we keep? Who do we trade? So I don't think it's nothing new. But to see, I don't know, as a player to be like, damn. After what I just did, y'all really thought about trading me. Personally, I think he would just have to just chalk it up to, oh, that's business. That's what they was going to do. But they was going to do that shit anyways.
I mean, it's Kevin Durant we're talking about. I feel like any team would have traded anyone. What? That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't take it.
Honestly, though, as their one of their star players.
Yeah, but it's Kevin Durant, bro. One of the best scorers of all time. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even take it.
Let's look on the flip side of this, though, bro. Is that really going to win him a chip?
They could.
I don't know.
I think they're gonna. No,
You don't
bro, I
know,
think
but
the
you
Celtics are
could.
going to screw their whole chemistry up by doing that, bro. I think they should just leave it.
Too. I think it's gonna be another Kyrie situation.
I can't just say no though, just because it's Kevin Durant. Like if you put Kevin Durant on any team, if you put him with Cade, bro, on the Pistons, they have a chance to win a
But
championship.
we just think KD and Kyrie get swept though. We seen
Yeah, we did, but we also.
So you think
we also
KD,
did.
Jason Tatum winning the chip automatically?
No, I think we can say no because we're seeing kind of this flawed super team system. We're starting to see like if it's not a good matchup, the shit's not working. Like if you aren't paired,
two guys that need the ball in their hands.
But I feel like a team with Jason Tatum and Kevin Durant, I just feel like I couldn't write that team off.
It's a decent
I just can't
team.
write that team off I just can't write them off. I mean, Kevin Durant, someone that just came off of NBA Finals, and Jason Tatum. Honestly, now that we're talking about that, I've never seen someone so disrespected at the age of 22 that just came off of a finals, bro. This shit's insane. Jason Tatum gets so much disrespect. It's insane, bro. If this was LeBron, they'd be all up on his dick. Oh, he just made it to the finals without any help. Oh.
Hey,
like,
Brown
bro,
was in the finals at 2-2 against the Spurs though. Got his ass busted.
They are holding Jay Tatum. They are holding
Jason Tatum is definitely no. This is the thing, bro. Jason Tatum is definitely one of the best players in the league, bro. I'm not saying he's the best player, but he's one of the best players in the league. Let's be honest. Like he had a bad finals. A lot of greats, bro, that we all love had bad finals.
And it honestly wasn't even as bad as like people were making it out to be. Like if you go back and look at the numbers,
bro, he did. I know.
Yeah, obviously he had some shitty games.
But the eye test, bro, he motherfucking disappeared, bro. He was Casper the Ghost down the stretch, bro, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, no, he had over 100 turnovers in the playoffs. Bro. That shit sucks. Yeah, that shit sucks, man.
If you would have stepped up, we wouldn't be watching the Warriors celebrating and shit at the ESPYs, bro. I'm telling you, you should have just.
I think even if he would have stepped up, I just think we were the better team. No pun intended.
No, y'all was not the better team. That's bullshit.
Don't start this now. Don't start this now.
But it's cool, bro. Yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna hop into that, bro. But like, I just wanted to know if y'all thought it was worth it, bro.
Bro said it was more disciplined. Fuck out of here with that shit.
I just feel like, bro, if they run it back with the team that they have right now, bro.
No, I agree, bro. For sure, I agree. If I was the Celtics, I wouldn't even entertain that bullshit because now, like you said, bro, you have Jaylen Brown on the hot seat. I don't know about the hot seat.
Just trade me shit. He could be on that.
You just stirred up the pot. That's all they really did, bro, was just stir up the pot with that. And I mean, like I said, bro, I personally do think if they did go out and get Kevin Durant, I think that they do have a high chance at winning the chip.
Unless you knew that motherfucker was going through, do not put that shit out, bro.
Yeah, bro, because now Jaylen Brown, he's all like frustrated as he should be because, like you guys said, he was the best player in the finals. I'm not going to take that away from him. I was just saying that Jason Tatum, without his performances, they weren't even getting to the
that's real
finals.
talk. That's real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jaylen Brown wouldn't even have the opportunity to show out in the finals if it wasn't for Jason Tatum. So,
I'm not an excuse maker, bro. But hey, we gotta give Jaylen Brown his credit though, bro. I know
real shit.
But Jaylen Brown did have some games where he was.
He did. He definitely did, bro. Like I said, in that finals, he was the best player for the Boston
I'm talking about in the playoff
4.
run, bro. Before the finals, he was going crazy, bro. We gotta give him his respect. But I was gonna say, like, real quick, I would love to see Kevin Durant go to the Heat, bro. We've seen the Heat; they constantly continue to get to the Eastern Conference Finals, but they just don't have that final piece to get over the hump, that scoring threat. And I feel like,
hey, did you guys see about the Wizards? You guys see there was potential trade talk or signing talks? He could go to the Wizards. Him and Bradley Beal, him back in DC. What's up with that?
I ain't feeling
you ain't fucking with that.
Hey, Wizards, y'all want Russ back? Russ, he broke that triple-double record with y'all.
Man, let's not talk about Russ. Come on now.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna keep it a thug visit with y'all. I'm not really feeling no KD like landing trade spots. I think KD should just stick that shit out in Brooklyn. Nothing feels good. Like if it's shit that like even seeing the potential trades that could have happened, it just seems very forced by every team. Like let's give up our entire squad for KD. Now it's really not even worth it. I think it's just gonna be another situation where like the Nets. You got KD over here. Just deal with the shit. Figure some shit out. KD, sit down and hoop. Get over yourself. Yeah. Kyrie, get over yourself.
If you guys had to make a prediction, where would you guys see Kevin Durant at the start of the season, say October 25th, 26th? Whenever the season starts, where do you guys see Kevin Durant playing come October?
I see him in Brooklyn, to be honest
Brooklyn
with you.
Still?
I don't see the trade that can be made. That's really going to make him happy and make the Nets happy.
That's how I'm feeling, bro, because at this point, bro, I mean, like you said, Kevin Durant, you're literally going to have to just dethrone your whole fucking team to acquire Kevin Durant. Like, you're going to have to just gut it. and it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, bro, it's just not worth it.
You can't be mad at the Nets. You can't be mad at the Nets either for asking for example, the Timberwolves give us and Cat. No, but that's a fair ask.
We're talking about one of the all-time greats, bro.
That's a fair.
I'm gonna need 2 of them. Yeah, facts. Like,
give me 10 first-round picks, bro. That's what I'm doing. If y'all not trying to give me that, I ain't trying to talk.
It's crazy, but I feel him. I feel him because KD. I feel like the Nets are low-key checking KD. Like, ain't nobody gonna go for this trade, so you might as well just stick his shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts, bro. And honestly, if we're being real, bro, the team that they have, like, look who they added, bro. They added Royce O'Neal. They added TJ Warren over the offseason. Like, they have a good-ass team that they can run it back with. That is, bro. They have Joe Harris coming back.
Joe Harris coming back. Ben
Nick
Simmons,
Claxton.
his mind at.
Yeah, they have a lineup to work with for sure. And I feel like, all that shit. Patty Mills. Patty
Mills a bucket too, bro. Yeah, they got
they got a team, bro.
Go back and watch the podcast when this trade first happened for Ben Simmons and James Harden, bro. I was super excited about the Nets, bro. But like, it's all this drama going on now. I really just don't know what to think, man. But let's get it jumping, man. I know what time it is.
Mistrix, you are crazy.
Let's go ahead and keep jumping.
Sure.
It's going up.
Yes, sir.
It's coming back down. Welcome back. It's another jump ball segment. We coming at y'all, man. Before we get into our MVP, let's hop into this question real quick. Thanks for all your support. We're gonna hop into this question really quick, man. Who, in y'all humble opinion, of course, is the best rapper in the league, man? Talk to me. We talking music today, bro. We're gonna keep it a little lighthearted. Who's the best rapper in the league?
And let's get this established real quick, bro. Let's just we'll get Dame Lillard out of there. We know he's top of the top.
Top dog.
Let's give us an answer that a lot of people don't know is rapping. Like, for example, Jaren Jackson Jr. I didn't know he rapped. Miles Bridges. We know.
Yeah, we know a little, man.
You know, he Randy Orton, he arcade there, man.
Yeah, dog. Jesus, right.
Who y'all got, man? Like, who's the top rapper in the league? Oh, I got my answer. Let me go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
My best rapper in the league. He's also one of the best players in the league. LeBron James.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that shit because that song, bro, back in the day.
Hey. They think that it's easy.
Oh my god,
that's low key a banger though. It's low key a banger on the level.
No, but to be honest with you though, KD was super decent on that though. KD was super
bro.
decent on that song.
They did go crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No, he hopped on her dumb aggressive, but it was cool, you know.
Yeah, they slid.
My answer is Dame Lillard though. That's the rapper that I listen to. Like, he's a real rapper. Like, I know he's playing.
Yeah,
I listen to that. I've listened to Dame Lillard since I was a sophomore in high school, bro. So I was on him before he really blew up for real.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like, if he didn't play basketball, bro, I feel like he'd definitely be like a top tier rapper for sure. Like, he'd be heard of for sure. But honestly, bro, if I had to pick, I'll probably go with Lonzo. Lonzo was killing shit back then. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Back in like 2017, I ain't gonna lie. That shit was
in a minute, bro. But he was cool. Yeah.
This shit was decent.
Zoe was real decent. Who do I think? No, you know what? I'm gonna give it. He not in the league no more, but I'm gonna give it to Iman.
Iman, yeah. I seen him.
I'm gonna give it to Iman.
He can spit.
Iman can spit, bro. He did that.
He did that. He can dance too.
He can dance. He can act. Shout out to Iman. Keep doing your thing. Got a
talented as fuck. Yeah, bro. He talented as shit.
Shout out to bro. He did a couple of freestyles. Some of the portions of the freestyles, I was like, yeah, Iman, you might want to sharpen up those skills. That wasn't that good, but he had some decent bars. He did a remix of Snow Allegra, one of Snow Allegra songs. He rapped over it. I thought that shit was hard. So he got my pick. If we're taking Dame out the equation, of course, because he's ahead of everybody else, but he's got my pick, man.
I feel it, man. He's talented. He can do all types of shit.
Yeah, he can. I don't know who else is really rapping that I'm really.
That's what I'm saying. Like, half of the rappers are retired. Like Shaq, you got Meta World Peace, I guess, rap that one. I don't know. That's weird, bro.
All right, man. We just listed off our top NBA rappers besides Dame. I got him on. So now I know I skipped it, but this is one of the most important parts of the show is announcing our supporters and showing our appreciation and your support that you're giving us. So this episode's MVP is going to her. I gave her the nickname JT. I don't think she likes the nickname, but just speaking of the Celtics topic, I don't think she likes the nickname, but she be talking about the podcast. She's like, oh, I seen the podcast, and by the way, I got her hat. She hopped on the live when the Warriors won the NBA Finals, and I was talking crazy, and she was talking about Blue Warriors. I said, you know what, I'm gonna get you a Warriors hat. So I got the hat for her. Shout out JT for tapping in with us, and she said, yeah, you got a brother, y'all kind of look alike. Not really, but appreciate your support, JT. Appreciate you tapping in. Appreciate you following the page. When I first talked to them, there were a few people I was with while I was plugging the page, and she wouldn't follow. She doing her thing too. She does hair. She multifaceted, well-rounded like Cursive. Let me see her other page, but I'll let y'all give y'all thanks and gratitude for the support.
Hey man, anyone showing love, anyone a friend of the channel, man, is a friend of us. You feel me? So we definitely do appreciate you. And hey, I'm sorry to hear that you are a Celtics fan, man. You got your ass busted by the goddamn Warriors, man. That shit sucks. Man. I'm sorry about that. To be honest,
I don't know if she a fan or I don't know if she's just hating because I was up, you know, when the Warriors.
I don't blame her. Either way, bro. I feel bad for it. Regardless if she was a Warrior hater or a Celtics fan, I feel bad for it because either way, you ain't see what you wanted. So it's rough out here. It's definitely rough out here. But like I said, we appreciate you, man. Anyone a friend of the channel is a friend of us. So we appreciate you, man. Keep supporting us. And yeah, man, all love.
Hey, man, shout out JT. Thank you for all the love and support of the channel. We greatly appreciate it. And, you know, stay up. Keep grinding with the hair business, whatever you got going on.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me plug her business because I'm on the plug because I'll follow her page because she followed mine. Mutual support type thing, bro. I'll support everybody. So go follow her page. 3 motion _ boxes with the E is a 3 in the boxes, man. Go tap in. She does like picture boxes. You know, when you if you got your little puka rooks at the crib or a little girl and your girl at the crib or you want to get your mom a gift or just something sentimental. Hey, man, you might want to tap in with her. It's the little boxes where you open it up and all the pictures fall in perfectly in line and things like that. Very artistic. Tap in with her. 3 motion boxes, man. Go tap in with her. Get you a box. Get you a gift for that special someone in your life, man. Yeah. Good promo. Tap in with her, but we appreciate your support. If you want to be the next episode's MVP, make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, or just holler at us, man. Chop it up with us when you see us. Say we tapped in with you. I watch the show. Tap in with our videos. We got videos coming out on the regular, man. Just tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that, man. Appreciate your support. And this concludes our jump ball segment.
Hey, bro, that was a great ad read, bro. It sounded like you was reading the ad on that one, bro.
Yeah, for real. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Great jump ball segment, man. Shout out to her.
Shout out to her, man.
But yeah, man. Let's go ahead and touch on this.
Let's get it.
The Los Angeles Lakers. What's the first?
Talk to me.
First thing that comes to mind when we talk about or when you think about their offseason, man. Just go ahead and let it rip. This offseason has been crazy, but just go ahead and give me your first thoughts.
Underwhelming. Underwhelming has been like the main word I can think of when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers, just because there's so much shit that they have to address when it comes to the lineup, and they really haven't done it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they went out, they got Thomas Bryant from the Washington Wizards, good pickup. I fuck with that pickup a lot. But other than that, bro, you guys have not really addressed any other problems within the team, within the lineup, and that's shooting. Obviously, as we know, we're all basketball fans. We all know that. Shooting is a big part of the game, especially nowadays in 2022. So I feel like when you're lacking the shooting aspect of the game, bro, it's going to be tough to win games. It's going to be tough to be competitive, but we do still have a decent amount of offseason left, man. But so far, bro, if I had to explain the Lakers offseason in one word, it would have to be underwhelming.
In one word? We only got one word?
Yeah, that's the if I could sum it up, man.
I'm gonna give it desperate. It kind of seems like they're desperate.
That's another great word.
Desperate to win, desperate to keep the fandom there. We know LA is a winning culture. You just had the Los Angeles Rams. They move to LA, and boom, here goes a Super Bowl. LA is a winning culture. Well, majority of LA.
Yeah, we ain't got to talk about it.
Majority of LA, but LA is a winning culture, and it kind of seems like they're just they're doing any and everything. Like, oh, can we trade for him? Can we trade for him?
Yeah.
Oh shit, can we trade for him? Oh, can we get him? Oh, maybe we should look at him. I think it's one thing to weigh out all your options, but now it seems like, damn, y'all kind of look desperate. I feel like y'all haven't really gave what y'all had a chance. Of course, it was a terrible season by you guys, but I feel like you guys starts in-house, man. You guys just look very desperate right now, trying to sign any and everybody. Of course, you want to build pieces and kind of be that aggressive team in the offseason, always looking to get better. But at this point, it doesn't seem like the moves you are making are to much benefit. There have been some beneficial attempts that you guys have made that just didn't work out, or however that fell. But to be honest, it just looks real desperate to me.
Yeah.
So man, as a Lakers fan on this podcast, I really gotta be honest, man. The one word that comes to mind is Hollywood. It's been a Hollywood offseason, man. Yeah. We got Russell Westbrook. Oh no. I don't want to hear shit you saying. He fired his agent. His agent was just trying to keep it a beam with him, bro. His agent could have been like, "Oh yeah, Russ, you deserve to be starting. You deserve to take 30 shots." No, bro. His agent just kept it a buck with him and said, "Nah, Russ, I think it's best that you go ahead and just stay on the team. You accept the role that Darvin Ham gives you, and you try to establish your trade value. Because whatever team trades for you, bro, to be honest, the team that trades for Russ does not want Russ. They just want the 2 first-round picks. That's all they're really trying to get.
And they just want his contract off the books.
That's all they're trying to do.
Yeah.
They're going to blow you out, bro, and you got to go find another team to sign with. So that's all his agent tried to tell him. And guess what Russ does? Agent for 14 years. So that means these two was tight like this. Russ just fired him. So this just made me really realize that Russ is really delusional and stubborn and off the rails. But we're not gonna exclude LeBron either, though. I feel like LeBron and Russ have been the two central pieces in this offseason as far as making a Hollywood offseason. Now, we can say what you want about the front office and Rob Pelinka, but there's only so much they can do. I mean, Russ is making 47 mil, AD's making 40 mil, LeBron's making 40 mil. That's damn near 3 players taking up the whole salary cap, bro. So there's really not much they can do as far as signing pieces. I mean, there's not really a signing that really just overwhelmed me. I mean,
but honestly, bro, you guys don't need that much. Like we were talking about a while ago, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's all you guys really need. So if you guys can go out and get someone like Buddy Hield, you guys had a perfect opportunity to get, bro, I feel like that'd be perfect for you guys. You know what I'm saying? You guys really don't need much. You guys have an already established lineup, minus Russell Westbrook, but I feel like you plug a couple shooters into your guys' team. I feel like not even, I don't know, hating Lakers shit, bro. I definitely feel like you guys could be competitive right where you guys were like 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? If you guys just add some shooters.
And me, I'm gonna say this, Darvin Ham, bro. I'm really buying into him, bro. I think he's a legitimate guy. But I will say, I just hope the Lakers do it right by him, because you know how you can kind of get swept up into that whole vortex. It's LeBron vortex, Genie Bus vortex. Like it's kind of crazy, and just not even LeBron and Genie Bus, bro, but the whole the LA fan social media, bro. Because you know, if this team gets off to a slow start, it could just be some, Darvin Ham, because you know how it goes, man.
Yeah, no, I definitely do. Like we just saw with Frank Vogel.
To Frank, yep, same thing, bro.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want Mark Jackson to get this job, because I really do like Mark Jackson. I was like, man, I don't want the Lakers to just do that.
I just hope that,
real shit, bro.
Get treated like that, man.
Just give him a fair chance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Give him a fair chance. And I feel like the Lakers have to realize, obviously, the lineup that they have right now is not that great.
Not good.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But like I was saying earlier, bro, if they could just get some shooters like Buddy Hield, not even players to his caliber, just like Joe Harris type players, you know what I'm saying? Furkan Korkmaz type players. I feel like you guys could definitely just add a little bit of depth, a little bit of shit, and you guys will be right back where you guys were a couple years ago. So,
and that shows how one trade can really just
real shit.
Franchise's future, man, and one dumb trade at that. But
one dumb trade, yes.
So, we just so down bad, bro. I'm over here. I'm looking at the summer league like, damn.
He over here rubbing his head. He's like, damn, man.
Come up and help us,
bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not understanding why y'all are acting like y'all are acting. Y'all have LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook. I feel like y'all can make some shit shake, bro. Let's not y'all act like I understand that there was a bad season, but y'all dealt with some injuries. Y'all dealt with newness. Of course, it was Russell Westbrook's first season with y'all. Y'all didn't play well. I just think.
What do you think their ceiling is?
Let's address this.
What do you think? Say if they all play at their best, what do you think the Lakers' possible ceiling could be? Like, do you think they could be a 3rd seed? By chance?
It's kind of tough to kind of determine that because there's so many teams that are up and coming right now that are forces to be reckoned with. So it's tough to say. Maybe like I feel like everybody at their best because you can't ever. LeBron he's one of them guys. He like one of the first to find a dinosaur bone. He just wanted them. I could say top 6 team.
Top 6.
Yeah,
I can see that too, bro. Yeah, I can see that too. I just feel like if they all did play at their best, I just feel like those games still don't really mesh up well together. You know what I'm saying?
That's really the whole point, bro. Because I know a lot of people are saying it's Russ's first season. But nah, bro, Russ just doesn't fit. It don't matter. You can play 1,000.
Yeah, that's literally what it is, bro. At the end of the day, they literally just need shooting. Like, as much we all love Russ, we know who he is, but you put Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, who are all 3 ball dominant players. Like, they all need the ball in their hands to be effective, regardless if they're facilitating, passing the ball to someone else, or they're scoring themselves. Russell Westbrook is like a 20, 25, 30% 3-point shooter in his career. I feel like even if he does play at his peak best, it's still not going to be enough to put them over that hump to get past maybe, like you said, a 6 seed. And if they did play their best, I could see them at a 6 seed for sure.
What you just said is that's just like pure facts, bro. Russ at his best and LeBron at his best is clashing. They're gonna clash because guess what Russ does best. He controls the whole game. What does LeBron do best? He controls the whole game.
They both play the same. Like, obviously, LeBron's a different breed, but they both have that same mindset where it's run downhill, try to kick it out to someone. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just feel like the 2 of those guys on the court together, including Anthony Davis, who needs the paint, where LeBron and Russell Westbrook are going. I just don't see it. I just don't see it working.
Let me add this right quick. When we're talking about LeBron at his best, I expect a little bit more from LeBron. Just because we've seen the evolution throughout his career, how he's kind of adapted his game. He's kind of getting more outside. Not to say he's the greatest 3-point shooter, but you can tell that's something that he's working on. As far as LeBron, I feel like I kind of expect him to kind of make the sacrifice to say, okay, maybe I need to, not to say he has to like turn into a completely different player, but maybe shift my game a little bit to where, because LeBron, we know LeBron is a guy that makes people around him better. He's one of those guys. So I think he, as a leader of that team, as the title he gives himself as the greatest player, he's the greatest player of all time. The title, the self-proclaimed title. I feel like if you're that one of them, I feel like you gotta make something work. Whether it's maybe I need to be a bit more aggressive, so he can Russell Westbrook give Russell Westbrook his space. Where I'm coming to become a scorer and Russ becomes maybe more of a facilitator. Maybe I become more of a scorer and help Russ become more of a slasher, more of an attacker.
Yeah,
maybe I take that role. Maybe switch his game to where something works for those guys.
For sure, bro. I just, like you said, bro, I definitely agree with you, bro. I'd like to see one of them like rearrange their game. It'd just be so weird to see like Russell Westbrook or LeBron James out there on the catch and shoot type shit. Like I just could never expect one of those 2 guys to just be one like a catch and shoot type player. You feel me? But like you said, bro, if they can actually do that and make it work, if one of them can make a sacrifice, I feel like your guys' team has some sort of potential. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Sacrifice is the biggest thing for the Lakers right now. I feel like.
Real quick, bro, I want to ask you guys this question. Like, Russ's value is really in the toilet right now, bro. Like, nobody.
It's literally the worst it's been, bro.
Nobody
sucks.
Bro.
Yeah.
Don't even want Russ. I feel bad for him, bro. But only thing that makes me really not. Like, I'm a fan of Russ, his game, and just I'm a fan of who he is as a person. He's not a bad person, but like, I just think like his attitude, bro. He's super stubborn, bro. Like, he's just somebody I wouldn't want on my team even before I just made this trade, bro. Like, I respect him, but his attitude, bro. People like that, I don't get along with people like that. People that are just closed-minded, my way or the highway people can't do it, bro. So I already know. Do you guys think he has a long future in this league, bro? Because I think his future may be cooked, bro. Because just based off his attitude, we seen a player like Carmelo. Let's say Carmelo and AI, bro, two of my favorite players in NBA history. Carmelo had that attitude, like, oh, I'm not coming off the bench. I'm not, bro. I'm the star player. He eventually was like, all right, I want to play in this league. I have to shift my mindset, bro. I'm not going to be starting. I'm not going to be taking 30 shots a game. I'm not putting up 50 in the garden like I was back in 2013. I got to shift my mindset, shift my game. Allen Iverson, on the other hand, was, I'm still the star player. Like, I'm not saying he didn't work hard, but I'm not lifting weights. I'm not working out. I'm going to do what I do. I'm Allen Iverson. So he was cooked and out the league. Mm-hmm. So you got one or two ways. Which way do y'all see Russ going? Because I think his attitude is going to lead more towards the Allen Iverson path.
Yeah, I got to agree with you, bro. From the way it looks right now, I definitely can see him out of the league here soon. Like, I hate saying that, but, like, the way he's acting, the way he's been playing, and just all the surrounding drama that's been going around his name, yeah, I could definitely see him out of the league within, like, once his contract's over, you feel me, or if he gets bought out. But if he can, make that sacrifice, like we were just talking about, if he could make that sacrifice and, realize that he needs to play a certain way to stay in this league, I definitely feel like Russell Westbrook would be valuable to almost any team in the league just because of what he provides when it comes to his mindset. Because as we all know, Russell Westbrook, man, he's one of those players who will go out there and give 100% any and every single night, regardless if they are a 30-win team, 60-win team, it doesn't matter. He's going to go out there and give 100%. And I feel like that will rub off on a lot of the younger guys if he did play with them. You know what I'm saying? I just, like you said, though, bro, he's going to have to make that sacrifice or else he's not going to be in the league that long.
But
that's
then again,
say,
bro,
man.
I hate to say that because I feel like Russ on just like, you throw him on like maybe what's a team that really has no like future?
Hold on. I think I disagree with y'all. I don't think I see Russ out of the league. Me personally, after kind of one season, you played with LeBron. Nobody played good that season. It's one season.
But LeBron did have a pretty great individual season, but yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying.
Like, as far as his supporting cast, LeBron is LeBron. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? LeBron always but bro. I don't see him out of the league just because based off what he's done.
He's still damn good though.
Yeah,
like he has a track record, whether you feel like he's a stat sheet stuffer or you feel like he plays the game at 110 miles a minute. He still has a role in this league, and he can still be very productive. I just think the environment that he's been put in with LeBron James is an environment like no other. It's a completely different environment to play in. I think anywhere else, I think he's still Russell Westbrook. I think he still has a starting spot in this league. I still think he produces how he generally produces outside of this last season that we've seen. You know what I'm saying? I think he still definitely has a spot in this league.
I feel that. Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. I just feel like he doesn't have a winning or a spot on a winning team. You feel me?
Bro. That's
like maybe if you put him on maybe if like he went back to the Rockets with like Jaylen Brown type shit, then maybe like I feel like he could help those young guys. But I feel like you put him on a championship contending team, like say you put him on the Boston Celtics. Do you guys think like how would see that's what I'm saying. Like it wouldn't really be a game changer at all.
As far as Russ being a sideshow, like, and that's why I don't even want to say the Rockets because I hate to see him go over there and stunt those young guys go because Russ is not going. He's not finna go in there. He may like teach them things, but he's not finna go in there and take a back.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like you got to think about it as like a GM perspective. Like if you're a GM of a team, would you want him on your team regardless if you are a young team or a contending team? Like either way, he could possibly tarnish what you have going on.
Like who's the team? All right, bro. I got a team. The Spurs are trying to tank. I think the Spurs would be a great team for Russ because guess what?
Yeah.
Nobody cares about what's going on in San Antonio this year, bro.
Yep. They only have Keldon Johnson. That's it.
Yeah, nobody else there is going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with Russ as far as accomplishments in the play.
Yeah, he'll definitely have a starting spot there. Now that they just gave
crazy.
up. Yeah, they just got rid of DeJounte Murray, Lonnie Walker, which was another good pickup for your Lakers I forgot about. Yeah, bro, I feel like a team like the Spurs would be a good team for him to go.
He's putting up 20, and 20 with the Spurs, bro, for sure. Because nobody else is there going to be like, hey, Russ, give me the ball. Russ going to be like, nah, bro, cut to the basket. I'm going to hit you. I'm getting my assist. No disrespect. I'm not saying he's stat sheet stuffer. But as far as a contender, bro, he has no spot on any contending team. We seen KD was the first one. KD was early as hell on this, bro. He said, I cannot win a chip with bro. I don't respect what he did, but he was first on this. I can't win with this dude.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody else is just now starting to catch on.
Yeah, real shit.
But last but not least, let's talk about JJ Redick and the logo, Jerry West, man. They had a little slight, I don't know, I won't call it a back and forth because JJ Redick made these comments a long time ago. Jerry West is just now responding to him. I don't know if you guys want to pull up the quote. Let me pull it up for y'all just so we can get it all on here. But I want to say this real quick before we read it all, bro. JJ Redick was said what he said, and I feel like he was kind of dismissive of Jerry West's era. So I understand where his kind of irritation is coming from. But I know people want to make it like a Jerry West just completely just was like JJ Redick is garbage. Like he can't. No, it wasn't like that. You can take a small clip and say that, but he also did say JJ Redick he's a good player. I think we all can really respect JJ Redick as a player, and any other star players in the league would love to have a JJ Redick on their team. He's one of the best shooters ever. But I feel like he just kind of got into a heated conversation, and that kind of just slipped out. I don't think he meant to just completely discredit the whole era, but I feel like that's something we see a lot of people just say on social media. But he said about JJ Redick, he was a cool player, basically. Like he wasn't nothing special. He wasn't a star player. And I respect Jerry West for coming out and say that because I feel like we can all kind of defend our eras to a fault. And I feel like we can be kind of dismissive and disrespectful of those eras. Now, I know a lot of people like to make jokes because they were dribbling like this back when Jerry West was playing.
Yeah.
I seen a video that said, damn, I think George Washington was in the crowd.
That's fucked up.
Nah, bro, but like Jerry West, bro, he the logo for a reason. He's one of the greatest players in NBA history. And bro, any star player, bro, if they go around JJ Redick, bro, not JJ Redick, Jerry West, their respect level is up here for him, bro. Because he's one of the pioneers of the game, one of the pioneers of the league. So I feel like we do have to give those guys their respect and just kind of appreciate what they've done for this league, bro. And obviously, a lot of people don't like to talk about this, but things evolve in life, bro. Yeah. So I know a lot of people are stuck in the 90s, the 80s, the 70s. No, things evolve and become better. So I feel like we can look back and appreciate what they've done and the table that they set, but also appreciate today's game and not disrespect each other's eras, man. But what's your thoughts on the whole the Jerry West response to JJ Redick comments?
Man, off the rip, bro, I gotta say, man, I don't see how you could disrespect the logo like that. But in JJ Redick's defense, man, he did make those comments a while back. And to be fair, I feel like JJ Redick, if he did play back in, Jerry West's era, I feel like he would definitely have some success. I'm not going to sit here and act like JJ Redick probably wouldn't have some success.
How much is he averaging, bro? Back with Jerry West and him in his
I'd give him 25 to 30 points. Honestly, bro. He don't even got to dribble, bro. He can just shoot that bitch. Yeah, hey, bro, if you go back and look at the highlights from back then, you can literally look. No one was shooting like JJ Redick back then. Like they were shooting like how fucking Larry Bird was shooting. You feel me? Yeah, stiff as fuck. Like JJ Redick's jumper would have been like they would have thought he was a robot back then.
Cooking Jerry West though, when they play the Lakers.
You said what?
Is he gonna cook Jerry West if they play the Lakers?
I don't think so. See, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I feel like, bro, their defense back then. Like, obviously, it probably wasn't as high as IQ, but, like, bro, they was gritty as fuck back then. Like, they was on your body.
I think JJ hit one of them with ball behind the back and dropped the whole starting five.
He said the whole starting five.
Come on, bro. I ain't gonna hold it by that.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, though. Jerry West, man, he's definitely one of the best passers of all time. And like you said, bro, he was the logo for a reason. Like, it's not like he's just some random motherfucker that they just found. You feel me? So, yeah, bro, obviously, I feel like JJ Redick's era of basketball had more of like a bag to it, right? They had more handles, they had just more overall talent. But like that's real shit, more evolved. That's a perfect word. But I feel like we can't just like you said, bro, just dismiss JJ or Jerry West's era just because that was one of the stepping stones for what the NBA is now, right now. You feel me? Like that was if that part of basketball didn't happen, who knows what basketball would look like right now? You feel me? And also another thing is. You can't disrespect Jerry West, bro. He's one of the greatest basketball minds we've ever seen. Like we literally just saw him put the Golden State Warriors together a couple years back. You know what I'm saying? And then right after, winning 3 championships, what did he do? He went to the Clippers. He brought Kawhi Leonard and Paul George to the Los Angeles Clippers. Now we can sit here and talk about the success they've had, which sucks. But I mean, any team would love to have Kawhi Leonard and Paul George on the
Zach
team.
and Kobe together too.
Yeah, bro. Another great team. I don't know how I forgot about that. Yeah, bro. So you take that into consideration too. He's put three of some great basketball teams together, and I feel like you put that into consideration as well. I feel like we just can't disrespect Jerry West, man. He's definitely one of the greatest basketball minds.
Another thing we can consider, bro, because obviously you can take that from any walk of life, bro, and you can say, oh,
yeah,
somebody from 2020 and compare, let's say, a fireman. They're probably going to be better than a fireman in the 1950s because they didn't have the equipment, they didn't have the training, whatever it would be, man. But
real shit.
Let's reverse it and say, what if we take a Michael Jordan? What if we take a Jerry West? What if we take a Larry Bird and put them in 2020 and they grow up with today's play, and they grow up with the technology, they grow up with the recovery? Because bro, injuries back in the day, you tear your ACL, you tear your Achilles, bro, you done for, bro. Your career is over.
Yeah, real shit.
Klay Thompson come back from two of the worst injuries ever and playing the NBA Finals, winning a championship, bro. So I feel like we also have to give them their respect because they were just doing what they knew in their era, bro. We're talking about 1950, 1960. Now, Jerry West, you take him and put him in 2020, he may be out here cooking for real, bro. He might be the white Kyrie Irving, but we don't know.
Man. Yeah, real shit, man. Yeah, that's a good question, bro. How do you guys feel about that? Like, if Michael Jordan did, come in today's era, just on the Chicago Bulls, he took Zach LaVine's spot. How would you guys feel? Like, you guys think he'd actually succeed, or at least be as good as he was back then?
No, for sure,
or even better.
I think he'll be.
You think he'd be even better?
He'd be even better
because you got to think about the defense.
Better.
Bro, yeah, I agree, bro. I agree because you think about the defense MJ was playing against back then. Like, bro, I'm not even talking about the individual defenders. I'm talking about the literal defense. Like, they were dragging each other out of the fucking air. Like, you guys seen what Dylan Brooks did to Gary Payton Jr.? Yeah, Gary Payton Jr.
Shit,
yeah, that's literally was on a nightly basis back then. You feel me? So I feel like you put MJ now's or today's league, bro, I feel like he averaged damn near 30, bro, honestly. I can't even lie. That shit would be insane.
And I feel like a person like Jordan and even Kobe, bro, people that wanted to be the best at what they do and they were going to do whatever it took to be the best. I feel like now, bro, with the information that you have now, I feel like, bro, he'll be it.
Yeah, that's another good point, bro. Not even just your overall talent, and another thing is just your overall, awareness of your game and also like being able to fit into a lineup or make adjustments of your game. I feel like that's also what makes you great. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what made LeBron so great throughout his career is he's been able to adjust his game to play with other stars. And I feel like if MJ could adjust his game to play in today's league, I feel like that would be insane, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
and definitely, bro, if y'all want to kind of look into the mind of like two of the greatest competitors ever, go watch Tim Grover on YouTube. I believe it's like GQ Sports, an interview with him. He's talking about just kind of like the training regiments and how he met Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. I think Michael Jordan was the one that put Kobe Bryant on Tim Grover, man. So go watch that, man. You'll kind of see like just their thought process and how they approach it, how they approach training and approach just their whole careers, bro. So go tap into that. But bro, what's your thoughts on that though? We ain't heard from you yet.
To be honest though, no disrespect to Jerry West. Phenomenal player, phenomenal mind, did a lot for the game, has done a lot for the game, and is continuing.
He about to disrespect the hell out the logo right now.
Yeah.
Nah, no disrespect. I know I made a joke that he'll get dropped the hell off. And honestly, I think if he was in today's league, he'd probably get dropped the hell off. But
maybe he probably would.
As far as what he did, we can't discount what he did, and he was a star player back then. He was no slouch. He's a logo for a reason. But I do kind of agree with JJ. There was some plumbers and goddamn carpenters out there hooping. They weren't the best of the best. So I can kind of see where he's coming from. But for JJ or for Jerry West, the logo to come out and respond to it, then it's like, bro, that shit dead. What are we talking about? But you like light years late. I know you know a lot about the game of basketball, but you need to figure out how to use the damn cell phone. Yeah,
that shit probably just got
not even on social media like that.
Oh god,
yeah, old head, bro.
That shit probably just came to his awareness. Someone
like, damn,
was probably like, hey,
this?
They're probably like, hey, did you hear JJ was talking?
Hey, Jerry West, bro, that shit happened last year.
Bro, so out of the loop, bro. That's funny.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, real quick, man. Go ahead, bro.
I just find it funny, bro, that he's seeing it just now, bro. I just think he need to be taught how to use his cellular device. Update your timeline, bro.
Yeah, old head though, bro. We're gonna let him slide, man. But 1v1, bro. JJ Redick in their prime. JJ Redick, Jerry West.
I mean, honestly, bro, I've never really seen Jerry West play, so I don't know. It's
Like
that's what I'm.
Hey, go peep his highlights, bro. He was tough, though. I'm not gonna hold him. I'm gonna
give the nod to Jerry just because from what I've seen, he seemed more like a ball centric player.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Jerry too, because that's kind of disrespectful. He was an all-time great. Like JJ Redick's awesome, and I feel like if he was put into his era back then, he'd probably be great too. But I feel like we can't compare Jerry West, who was a great in his era, to JJ Redick, who is all right in his era. Like I feel like that's just kind of disrespectful. Doesn't Jerry West have rings? Doesn't he actually have a championship and actually?
I think he has one, bro.
One? Okay. Hey, that's still one more than JJ Redick's got. And I love JJ Redick, man. He's one of my favorite all-time Clippers, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I love JJ.
Logo, I feel like you gotta have more than one ring.
Hey, that's a good discussion. Hey, that's a different.
He was getting his ass busted by the Boston Celtics, though. He lost probably 6 or 7 finals, bro. So
yeah,
we can't hold him too much, man. But hey, I'm gonna go rock out with Jerry West, but I don't think he would just be busting JJ Redick.
He wouldn't be busting his ass. How old is Jerry West? Like 6? How old is he?
You got to be like 80 now, bro.
Or did I say how old? I meant how tall is he? Like,
oh yeah, how tall is Jerry West, bro?
Like, is he like 6'5"? If he's 6'3", 6. Okay, yeah, I feel like he'd match up pretty well against JJ because JJ is around that height too. Damn, holy shit!
You said he's what?
84. That's crazy. He doesn't look that old,
bro. But
no, he really doesn't seem that old. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Shout out Jerry West. Shout out JJ Redick, man. Keep going crazy.
Hey, yeah, JJ Redick, man. He hasn't missed the playoffs once in his career besides one season. So hey, at least he has that to show for it, I guess. But yeah, man, we got to learn to keep it, separated, bro. JJ Redick, he's an all right player in his generation. Jerry West, an all-time great. I just feel like there's no comparison.
Yeah. So, man, shout out to both them guys, man. I hate seeing them back and forth, man, but they are entertaining.
They definitely are entertaining, bro.
Yeah, but that's a great point y'all brought up. That Jerry West just now seeing this, man. It's funny.
Bro's hella leg.
Guys, it was great being back on here, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it crazy. Cool, bro.
Sure.
As my boy Coop says, keep bucket discussing.
Yes, sir.
Just keep enjoying and loving the game, man.
You already know, man.
Catch y'all later.
In the jungle like I'm Conan, count up with both hands. Switch the flow like it was broken. I'm on the road, man. Making plays just like DeRozan. I shoot my shot, and that shit wetter than the ocean. I brag a lot, but with the wind and come the boasting. I made a lot from them apartments that I sold, and he ain't make it up to college. So them streets where he enrolled in. I know I'm a scholar from the moments that I was exposed in.